Hey, God bless you, my friend. It's Sister Sharon, and today I want to give you the key to building confidence, most notably in the area of random acts of kindness or evangelism, reaching out, speaking out to complete strangers. Friends, this is the area that most followers of Jesus struggle with the most, is just, sharing your faith. So, today I want to encourage you, friends. It's the way to go. It's so exciting, and this is the thing I want you to know about building confidence to do evangelism and outreach and sharing your faith. Don't rehearse. When you get ready to head out for your regular day, just be ready to share, but don't contrive or concoct anything. Just wait on the Spirit. And the most important thing to remember, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to have some people you meet, you just going to walk away and shake your head. You're going to be like, I just should have kept my mouth shut. You're gonna have encounters like that, friends, where you're like, you know what? I don't know how I feel about this outreach evangelism stuff, but I want to share something with you. This will help you. When I used to own my hair salon, of course, before I ended up in a business of my own, I had to get my cosmetology license. You can't do hair in my state without it. And so when I was in beauty school, I was still doing hair in my apartment at the time. And friends, I put some sodium hydroxide on this sister's hair, not knowing she had color. She had like a reddish color in her hair, and the roots of her hair only had a little bit of her natural color. Friends, when I put that sodium hydroxide, called AKA a relaxer, before I could start molding it, if you know anything about hair, her hair was coming out in the comb. I was devastated. I was in shock. I'd never seen anything like this. I couldn't even every every little patch of her hair that I was touching, it was just coming out in clumps in my hand. She's sitting there. She doesn't know that I'm literally taking her hair out with this chemical. This is a true story, friends. I was devastated. I didn't know what to tell her. I didn't know what to do. So I got her to the sink, what her hair just literally was going down my sink. But friends, I could assure you, when you do evangelism, when you reach out to your fellow man, you gonna have some hairs falling out. I wanted to give up so bad. I said, this ain't for me. I was so devastated. And the thought of me ever taking someone's hair out, it, it just, I couldn't take it. Because our hair, our glory, ladies. And back then, hair weaves and wigs was really starting to come out. And I had to end up telling this woman in a matter of minutes, we got a problem. But by God's grace, I thank God that she was such a precious woman. She was like, Sharon, don't worry about it, honey. We could give me some weave. but if that would have been the wrong one, oh my, I probably would have been sued. It was, but listen, friends, let me tell you, this is gonna help you. You're gonna have some bad encounters. You're gonna meet some people, they be like, get that out of here, or whatever. They might just attack you. Because of that experience, I was determined to be a master of chemicals. And I would go on to enjoy nearly a decade of making very good money as a salon owner, because I was very serious, friends, after that encounter, that I was going to do everything in my power to keep my clients' hair on their head. So most of my clients, I became known for working with your hair and with relaxers and chemicals. I became known for taking good care of your hair, whether you had a weave or whatever you wanted in there, at that time when I was doing hair. This was many, many years ago. So I specialized in troubleshooting problem hair. If you had relaxer, color, whatever, this is what I began to master. So what am I saying, friends? Some of the biggest mess ups and encounters you might find with your own fear of approaching strangers, you will only master it through repetition. You will only master evangelism and approaching strangers and giving them the gospel of Jesus Christ through repetition. Now, lately, let me share this. Many of you know now that I am a soap maker and I use the soaps for evangelism. We give them as random acts of kindness. And if you want to know more about that, you can always log on to my website, handmadesoapsforhope.org. It's not soapforhopes.org. It's handmade soap for hope, soapsforhope.org. When I first started making the soaps, I had some mess ups. And I felt that, like, I don't know, maybe God, there ain't no anointing. If there ain't no anointing, I'm not going to do it. But there was an anointing on me to really keep moving with the soaps. And my mess ups ended up becoming some of my favorite soaps that I now make. And one of the techniques that a soap maker or artisan, a person who creates with our hands, one of my favorite soaps to make is called embedded soaps. This is where you use, in this case, these are real roses. Sister Vanita helps prepare fresh flowers for this work. She sends them up to me. This has become my favorite soap to make, which came from a mistake. So the soaps that was the mistake, I shredded them and I embedded them into a new bar of soap. And everything was fine. I just had to add more fragrance. My first couple of soaps, I didn't add enough fragrance. So I was able to take what I messed up and create something new. And now, friends, guess what? My favorite thing to do is embeds. Now, out of learning to shred and add soap to soap, this is my favorite soap to make. It's called embedding. And so out of that, friends, the same way with evangelism. See, embedding is a technique that, friends, I'm telling you, it is absolutely, it's exciting. It makes your bars of soap one of a kind. The soaps that we give from handmadesoapsforhope.org are all mostly one of a kind. You'll never see or find them anywhere because they're one of a kind soaps. But what I have learned is through mistakes, friends. That's how we grow as we go in our walk with Jesus. Here's another one of my favorites because my favorite color is green. So embedding, learning how to do this. This is oatmeal soap, by the way. The base is oatmeal and shea butter. So out of my mistakes as a soap maker came this technique that I've mastered and I love it. And so what am I saying, friends? Here's another one. This is embed. It's called embedding. And it's smells delicious. This fragrance is peaches and apricot. It is so yummy, yummy. So what am I saying, friends? It's okay to make mistakes when you're out evangelizing. You're going to sometimes have to step back and remix everything that you said, how you said it. You're going to have to pull back and look at your ingredients. Look at how you said it. Did you say something too much? This is how you're going to master it. But you got to have a heart to serve. Once you have that heart to serve, you can do this, friends, because let's face it, we have a lack of workers for Jesus Christ. And Jesus said, the harvest is plenty, the laborers are few. Friends, we can do this. We have to do this because eternity is forever, and you cannot be afraid to mess up. There's no such thing as a right way to evangelize. You have to be led by the Spirit. You have to. And before you know it, you're going to be like me, like with my soaps. You're going to enjoy it. Look at these soaps, friends. This came out of a mistake, learning another technique. And that's how it is when you evangelize. You just get on out there. Look, I'm creating, I'm coming up with all kinds of stuff. But guess what? I could have easily given up because of my mess ups. So, friends, as I close this exhortation, mastering confidence comes through repetition. You will master what you continuously do. That's how you master. And as you do what you do, that's how you build confidence because of the fact you become what? Competent. Competency comes through repetitive doing of that thing. Just keep doing it. Don't be afraid. Don't rehearse. Be led by the Spirit. Be led by the Spirit. Every person is different. And what you say and how you may bring forth those ingredients, if you will, because that's what soap making is. Soap making is all about your basic ingredients and then your design. You have to go back and look at how you will design, how you designed your speech. What was the ingredients of how you said what you said? This is how you're going to become your best random act of kindness person, evangelist, and more importantly, just simply a witness for Jesus Christ. He or she that has that ear to hear, my friend, the harvest is truly plenty, but the laborers are few. God bless you, my friend. Till next time.